The Defi Wind, the biggest windsurfing race in the world. Almost 40 kilometers in distance and 1,500 people crossing the starting line in one of the windiest places in Europe, the south of France.
The Defi Wind is back!
The challenge to go that distance.
To bring together in the same place many windsurfers.
There's nothing like it. It's a once in a lifetime experience.
Shout out to the Waterspeed app for sponsoring this video and the Defi Wind. And here we are again, Defi Wind 2024. We have 1,500 people registered, so we might get a new competitor record. Super intense event. I did it quite a few times by now. Perhaps you have seen my video from last year. It has over 300,000 views by now. So always a lot of hype around this competition. So what will that look like? Can we beat the record? And how is it to do such an intense event for the first time? So slowly getting ready. Obviously there is a lot of gear in there, and I would say I'm pretty prepared. I've got my foil board, my fin board. I've got a couple of spare boards because obviously a lot of people, if you crash into someone, you want to exchange quickly, you want to be prepared as best as possible. So obviously spare sails, spare masts, spare booms, spare board. That's why there's a lot of gear in the car. But mostly I'm prepared for the strong wind, because here at the Defi Wind usually the wind is super strong, up to 40 knots, sometimes even more. Last year it was full power, really powered up. Everyone was kind of struggling with themselves rather than racing with the others, just because the wind is so strong. And therefore I have my 5.6 fin sail, I have my 5.3 fin sail ready, and what I have especially prepared is the 62.5 fin board, because this year I want to compete on the fin. Obviously to win the event you have to go on the foil, even in strong wind nowadays, but I just love blasting flat water with the fin board, and it's also what the average guy uses here. Most of the people are competing on the fin. But every once in a while there's a newbie on the horizon. Someone who has never done the Defi Wind before, but is ready to throw himself into the mix of 1,500 people. Or is he?
My name is Gero. I'm from Germany. I'm 33 years old. Started windsurfing when I was, I think, 8 years old, back in 2021. I decided to get my material back again. I bought a few sails, not that much as a pro, of course. I trained a lot. I watched a few YouTube videos from the Defi. Was not sure if it's the right for me, but I say, okay, let's try it just on the fin, because I think it's better for me to go on the fin. I have only one target, so do so much races I can do without dying afterwards.
Plan for the next 2 hours is to get accustomed to the spot. Before we go on the water, we can do a little bit about the sails. We will be around here a little bit longer to help you with the trimming and rigging. It's shallow everywhere, so it's smart to make some small adjustments every now and then, just to make sure you get it right. And after the day or in the afternoon, memorize what is the setting you had. What else do you expect? I mean, it's freaking windy south of France, and finally the sun came out. We're going out for the morning session, ultimate Surfcenter Defi Wind experience. The guys are ready to go out, and we're gonna get them ready for some really strong wind. Make sure they are in control and they know how to stay comfortable for 10 kilometers in one direction.
Für Starkwind ist gut. Ja? Ja, für wenig ist halt ein bisschen tight gezogen. Ne? Auch wenn du den Gabelbaum weiter runter machst, hast du mehr Spannung hier drauf. Ne? Hast du hier was verändert?
Ein bisschen nachgelassen, ja.
Ja, dann passt das.
Also geh mal raus.
Geh mal raus.
1,500 people here. It's a great atmosphere, great organisation.
Fantastic conditions.
See so many people.
Being with like Nico, Prien or Ben Prophet.
See people, to see competitor, very important windsurfer.
See old people, young people, men, women.
Hundreds of friends over the last 6-7 years here.
It means a family race, racing with 1,500 people.
The challenge to go that distance and pushing yourself to your limit.
To bring together in the same place many windsurfers.
There's nothing like this. It's a once in a lifetime experience.
Any windsurfer in the world, you have to check in once in a lifetime in Defi Wind for sure.
The goal for the Defi Wind is always a little bit hard to set because you never know which riders are coming and how strong the fleet is. Therefore, yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, a lot of the top guys are going to be on the foil. Maybe something in the top 5, something like that. Really want to be in the top fleet for the Finn sailors.
Le Defi Wind est de retour! The Defi Wind is back! 1,500 people, women, kids, young, old. From Germany, Nico, Prien! Mr. President.
In the end, we're windsurfing, and windsurfing is always dependent on the wind. So the actual race we had was arranged for our coaching clinic, but turned out that all of the people wanted to get on the water and wanted to do the practice race. So that was our important race. It was announced quite suddenly, so the tension was definitely up.
All right, guys, I just got the information that we will do a practice race today. So this will probably be our only chance of win this week.
If you pull it better pop it, even your hood, he'll watch it. Now I feel
was a really fun race, man. It's strong wind, really flat water, so we all had a good time. So many people out there competing, was much more than expected, so that was super nice. And I had some good fights. In the beginning with Jordi, I was keeping up with him, but then towards the end he had maybe, I don't know, 0.1 knots more speed, but over such a distance that makes a really big difference. But overall super happy and gives me some confidence also for the PWA season. So I'm happy with my speed on the fin. It was a good race. I think I came in third on the fin, so that was really good. Yeah, just tracked my session, of course, with the Waterspeed app, who are sponsoring this video. Shout out to Waterspeed. Also actually sponsoring the Defi Wind itself. I tracked my session. I had 35 knots peak speed on the reach, so super cool to obviously check your speed. But also they're always rolling out new features. For example, they have a live tracking in which you can send to your friends so they can see what you're doing in real time, where you are, what speed you have, and also quite good for security, so they know where you are so that you're not drifting away. Let us know in the comments if you're using the app, and if you want to see something new, a new feature, we'll be sure to pass it on to them. It's really cool to see that they're pushing so much in windsurfing, and I think I spotted Gero out there, so let's see how he did.
So, how was it for you?
Super crazy, but I think I did it wrong.
What do you mean by wrong?
Lars just told me that we were supposed to jibe around the 2 marks. Halfway I went 2 times all the way.
2 times?
Yeah, that was crazy. But
that's great. It was a practice race, so therefore everyone could do whatever they wanted. So it's great that you did the whole distance.
But I did exactly as you said. Hold back in the beginning, head out right before the start, go a bit back, and then I saw the start boat coming already. I already saw all you guys on the line, and then I thought to myself, now it's all or nothing. A few guys already crashed, so I went in a slalom around them. Then I kept going, and I realized I kept overtaking people. When I saw the 2 marks, I just kept going, and then I passed another and another, and that was totally crazy, and then back. So that was the goal I wanted.
That's exactly what I was saying. You just gotta trust yourself.
To do the whole distance once at least. So I'm happy I did it.
That start was crazy, wasn't it?
Start was just insane. All the people, the boat, full power. I didn't know what was going to happen.
I saw it in your eyes. You almost shed your pants before the start.
Jello told me to head out a bit before the start and then line up in front of the line so you can come from the back. And that was perfect. The sail was 4.7 square meters, so as I was planing, it was just going well.
And that was the Defi Wind 2024. No official races, but I can tell you one thing, the hype was definitely up. Windsurfing is alive. The guys had an amazing time. If you want to join our clinic next year, be sure to check out the link below, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to join us here on the Defi Wind next year again, hopefully with much better wind. And I would say I see you guys in the next video.
Mr. President, just one question. How's the clinic so far for you?